What's up, guys? Sam Adams here, and tonight we're going to be talking about music in gaming and why music does play such a pivotal role in the experience that a game gives off. So instead of going into the video like I normally would, we're actually going to start with a game, and I'm going to insert some famous music here from different genres of different games, and I want you guys to see if you can identify the different franchises that I have selected, so enjoy the next couple of minutes of extremely famous video game music. Obviously, those weren't all too difficult to guess. You had Uncharted, Halo, Tetris, Super Mario Bros., and Legend of Zelda in that order. And you might be wondering why I actually brought this up. Recently, the Pandora app was released on the Xbox One, allowing Pandora users to listen to their music while they were playing their favorite games, and I've used it and it works extremely well. Later this spring, there's a Spotify app coming to the PlayStation 4 that is going to allow users to listen to specific tracks or albums or artists while they play their favorite PlayStation 4 games, and both of these are pretty cool concepts. However, I do think it's important to realize why there is music in the game in the first place, because the developer definitely selected that kind of music for a reason, and obviously we shouldn't just ignore that reason when we're wanting to fully experience a game. So, in order to fully understand why music affects a game so much, I think it's really important that we take a step back and realize why music affects us so much. So recently there was an experiment done in which a group was told to rate the happiness of a person in a picture on a scale of 1 to 7, 1 being extremely sad, 7 being extremely happy, and this person was told to do this while they were listening to either happy or sad music, and the results of this study showed that when a person was listening to happier music, they generally rated the person as a happier individual. They looked happier in the picture whenever the person rating was actually being given happier music to listen to. In kind of a similar correlation, it's also been proven that whenever an athlete or a person just doing general exercise listens to more hardcore or vigorous or rigorous music, whatever if you're listening to heavy metal while you work out, your performance is going to increase and you're actually going to be able to endure for a longer time. Although there is no scientific reasoning behind this psychological phenomenon, it cannot be denied that music is one of the strongest tools one can use when trying to affect the emotions of another person. We see this whenever you're setting up for date night. Say you've got a hot date coming over and you're setting up for dinner underneath a candlelight room, you've got all of the low lighting and all of that kind of good stuff. You'll put on a little bit of Marvin Gaye, or at least that's what I would do, to set the mood for the evening. In the same way, at the beginning of a football game, like the Super Bowl that's coming on this Sunday, you might hear Thunderstruck by AC/DC and automatically get excited. Your heart starts to pump a little bit faster. You're getting ready for a huge beatdown of, testosterone and manliness. It's just what we do as people. In almost the exact same way, game developers use this tool to inflict an emotional response on the person playing their game and kind of condition our minds for what the game is going to entail. For instance, when you hear the Mario or Tetris theme song, they generally are pretty lighthearted and casual kinds of songs, therefore making you automatically expect a casual and lighthearted gaming experience from the developer's game. Whenever you listen to the Halo theme song, that eerie monk slowly crescendoing up until the famous Halo riff kind of conditions me to expect a adventurous and explosion and awesome epic huge proportioned Halo game that I get from the Bungie or 343 studio team. Whenever I hear the Uncharted theme song, it's kind of adventurous and majestic, so I automatically think of Aztec temples and unrolling scrolls and reading the Diary of Marco Polo, all the stuff to expect from an Uncharted game that is always adventurous and just all-out explosion, Michael Bay-filled kind of stuff, and the theme song does kind of inflict that emotion in my heart. When it comes down to it, if you really want to experience a game to its fullest, it's my personal opinion that you have to experience the music of a game just because we are such emotional people when it comes to music, and if you don't listen to the music, you're missing out on half the game. I'm not trying to say that the Pandora and Spotify apps aren't great. I think that I will actually probably be playing the Spotify and Pandora apps more whenever I'm playing multiplayer than when I'm listening to the actual game audio. But whenever it comes to single player and general story-based kind of stuff in gaming, I'd recommend sticking to the game music that the developers intended to be there whenever they were making the game. So if you enjoyed this video, drop it a like down below and comment what your favorite game music of all time is. Do you have a favorite? And if you are new to the channel, please head over to my main page and check out some of my other content. I upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, each being a different kind of video. And also, if you could please share this video on your social networks or by word of mouth with friends, colleagues, family, anyone you think would be interested in it, I would be ever so grateful trying to get my name out there, and this is the best way to do it. So, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.